Hi, good morning. Uh, I have a guest here, Clarissa. She was my mentee at eXp, so she's under eXp. She knocked out 3 deals in 3 months. She's a rock star, and hoping to show her the benefits of the team.
Awesome. Well, welcome here. Thank you for being here. Pretty cool office, right?
Yes, I love it.
Awesome. So we'll go ahead and officially get rolling in about 10 seconds, but good to have you on here. Love to see everyone in the offices, and I love everyone seeing everyone come together. So it's officially 10:35, so let's go ahead and get the train moving down the tracks. Happy Tuesday, September 20th. Really excited to be here. So you guys, if you do have a guest on the line, we have another opportunity to say hello. Make sure to introduce them, or go ahead and take yourself off of mute and say hello. So I'll give everyone a chance.
Yeah, I want to introduce Dexter. I just saw Dexter on the line. Dexter Carlos in the Fairfield office.
What's up, team?
What up, Dexter?
How did I change it to the next week?
Fast HQ, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Dexter, what's up, my man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being on. You want to say a quick hello? Perfect.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. We just heard a hello and then it was...
I'm super stoked to be part of the team. I just want to kind of say hello, man. I'm just kind of stoked to be part of Team Fast.
Well, good, brother. I've heard a lot of great things about you, and so I'm excited about you being here, excited about supporting your journey, bro. So welcome. Yvette Cresanto, let's say a quick hello to the team. She'll be joining us out of our Southern California team. We're looking forward to supporting you as well. So Yvette, say what's up to the people and how we ended up meeting you.
Hey everyone. Well, I was actually referred by Rebecca. We go way back. We are like junior high friends. And I was actually there when she got her license, and she was kind of like telling me about it. But at that time I was not so full, on it. But then I decided to make this move, and I'm glad to be part of this team as well.
I love it. Well, we appreciate you being here and choosing us. We're looking forward to supporting your journey. Cynthia Peterson, you had your hand up. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, we have a guest today. Renan introduced them to me. Kishore, if you're on the line and are able to say hello, feel free to unmute yourself and say hi to the crew.
Hi, Cynthia. Hey, this is Kishore. I joined eXp. Sorry, my video is not on. Next week onwards, so I'll be prepared more. I joined eXp, I think, last month, and Renan introduced me to Cynthia, so I'm here today. So far, going good. I'm very excited.
Awesome. Well, welcome, and thank you for joining us today, and I appreciate you being on. And Cynthia, thank you for the introduction.
I'm in Peninsula, in Palo Alto, Menlo Park area. So
beautiful, awesome. Brentwood, you guys had your hand up. What's up, big dog?
Yes. Hey, Elias. We have Christian here. Rebecca Gamon got him in touch with us, and he's here for our sales meeting.
Yeah. What's up, Christian? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Nice to meet you, Elias. So I joined eXp literally a week ago, and so I joined the mentor program. Rebecca reached out to me. She told me to come by and join as a guest. So I'm happy to be here with you guys.
I love this. Absolutely love it. So welcome. And we have one more hand up. Ms. Turner, what's happening? How you doing?
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. I am new to the team. I actually just joined officially today, Friday. I'm excited about being a part of the team.
Man, we are so excited to have you on here, and
thank you.
Yeah, it was fun talking with you last week, and so super stoked to have you here. And
likewise.
Tom Lee, let's hear from you, big dog. Welcome to the team officially. Let's go ahead and have a quick hello from you.
Thank you. Hey guys, I'm Tom. I just joined last weekend, so I'm pretty stoked to join the team. I'm looking forward to my future journey.
I love this. I want you to look around for all of our team members. There was a time less than 3 years ago where this group was 10 people working out of a 300 square foot office, and everyone took a chance, and people are still taking a chance with us. So I want you to look around the screen. These are your brothers and sisters. This is your support team. These are the people that you're going to form bonds with, friendships. who you have noodles with 3 times a week. These are going to be your people. So leverage the people around you, leverage the offices, get in the offices and just show up. Ask questions, ask people how they do the things that they are doing, and just get yourself into this environment and grow. So really, really excited to have you here. Wanted to turn it over to Karina to do our quick teaching moment of the week, or was the teaching moment of the week on Molly this week? So let me turn it over.
I got a quick one for you all. There have been a lot of rumors about open houses and who can host, and is it illegal to host for a different agent or a different company? It is not illegal. Every brokerage has their own rule. And for eXp, we're allowed to host outside of our brokerage. You can do it for other people outside if their broker allows for it, but we can't have outside agents hosting eXp open houses. That's the official eXp policy. Again, not illegal. The DRE has not banned it. It's broker to broker. Our broker says yes to us hosting outside of our company, but no to outsiders hosting our listings. I have a little post about it in Slack too. If you have questions, come see me, come to my huddle, but that's the official policy on that one.
And in regards to open house signs, is there any message that we want to send out to the team?
Please return your signs when you're not using them. Please keep that collaboration mentality. Really helps everyone out. People have been hoarding them. They've been not returning them. We're running low. Kenny spent, I don't even know what, $60,000 on them. Like, please, it's not something that every company provides for their agent. It's rare that a company will actually provide them for their agents because they're so expensive. So please keep that collaboration going. We really appreciate it.
Or
I'm going to chime in real quick about the open house signs. If you came from a previous brokerage and you have Ultra A frames, feel free to bring those frames into the office and we can reface them for you with the Team Fast open house signs, and that way you'll have them available for yourself.
I love that. Or as an alternative, look in the chat and do what George says, but they shouldn't be living in the.
I think we'll probably even just set up an order form. We haven't done this in the past. If you guys want custom ones with your name on it upon joining, that way you can have something that has your branding and all that on it. We just had, we had this great idea. It sounds good on paper to have all these open house signs and then have the custom riders like about this big with your big name on it on top, but no one has ever done that except myself using it. So that was the concept, just do something a little different, but it required more work and it just didn't fizzled out.
So check it out, you guys. We have 400 signs out there, $70 a sign. So you guys get it. Just do your brothers and sisters a favor and bring back the open house signs to your respective offices. All right, cool. So anything else? Do we have another teaching moment, Karina, or is that it? I thought it was something about onboarding. We're good.
Yeah, I thought, sorry. Did you want to mention, since we were talking about attraction, and it looks like we have quite a few agents on here that have attracted folks either to the team or at least introduce them. Do you want to just do a quick spiel on what that process looks like?
No, go ahead, take it away.
I'm supposed to be getting ready to come into Oakland. So just for
so good though when you say it, really?
So just to let everybody know, like, first of all, we appreciate the love, right? Just that natural, organic attraction to the team. We don't run advertisements where we don't purchase billboards, but it's you, the individual agent, that is the attraction and bringing them to the team. And collectively, of course, we're a force to be reckoned with. But if you have somebody that is interested or wanting to learn more about the team, a quick introduction to either myself or Elias, we'll get them looped in with Elias. We'll send them a few links, some information about the team so they can do a little bit more exploration on their own. If and when they're interested to have that conversation about what the values are, what the tools are, what does commission look like, those kind of nitty-gritty details that are important when somebody makes that type of decision to join a brokerage. Elias will have that conversation. He knows what to do. Once that is done, me and my team will reach out to them and kind of give them the process or the steps of what it is to join eXp, how to get acclimated on the team, and go from there. We don't want anybody to get left behind or get lost in the process or have it seem more confusing and more work than what it really is. And I think sometimes,
we're excited and we kind of jump the gun, but that's where they get lost in translation or aren't really able to really understand what it is when you're joining eXp, and that they are the broker and we are Team Fast, a team within Fast Real Estate. So sometimes just bringing about that clarity in the beginning kind of helps to make for a smoother process and transition when joining our team. But I'm happy to hop on a Zoom call. You can hit me in the DMs. Or reach out to Elias. But first and foremost, just get us on board up front in the beginning, and then we'll help move them along through the process.
Yeah, so you guys, if it is an internal referral from any of you guys, somebody that you know, a friend, a family member, somebody you know in the business, a mentee, have them usually attend a meeting or a coaching session, and then share my calendar link with them, and then I will do everything in my power to get that person onboarded. Once they agree to be on the team, then there's an internal intake form that needs to be done that answers some particular questions about that agent. That's really, really important. That has to be done to make sure that they have a smooth onboarding. Now, if you were just bringing people on to eXp, we have nothing to do with that. You can do that completely on their own and have them fill out the application. But if they're going to be a part of the team and they're an internal referral, we just ask that they meet with me. That way I can answer any of their particular questions. Let's do this, you guys. Let's get started right away. Let me share my screen. All right, and let's go right into the slides for the week. Boom, and we are ready to roll. All right, guys, as always, if you have any wins or shout outs you want to put in the chat, feel free to light up the chat. But let's talk about community contributions. We have a lot of things going on. I've heard over the last couple of weeks. Does anybody have something that they would like to share with the team in regards to community contributions in this coming week or in the coming weeks? Does anybody want to share anything that is going on? Going once.
Hey guys.
There he is. What's up, big dog?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Team Fast? Happy Tuesday morning. If you don't know me, my name is Will. I'm running point up in Lake Tahoe for Team Fast. And on this Thursday, we are inviting everybody on the call, anybody you know, clients, past clients, whatever, throw the invite out. We're having the Send It nonprofit and Fast Real Estate Fall Fling. And we're doing it at Tahoe City Golf Course. We have the capability to have up to about 1,000 people. We're expecting a couple hundred. It's going to be food, beer, wine, free concert from 6 to 9. And it's a nonprofit for the Send It Foundation, which is basically a make-a-wish for young adults from 21 to 40 struggling with cancer. We've got people coming in from all over Northern California and Nevada for it. We would love to have you guys. It's going to be a great fundraiser, great night. Elias is going to MC. Patty Goodspeed, who's our lender, is going to be the co-host for the event with us. And we're planning on rocking and rolling. A bunch of people are coming up to have fun. I'm going to do a family breakfast for the Fast members that are here the morning after at my place. And weather providing, we're going to go out and get some sailing in and have some good time and team build.
Love it. Love it. Well, my room is booked. I will see you guys up there. I get in tomorrow. And so looking forward to supporting this, man. I know you've worked your ass off to get this off the ground. Sandy Cruz, let's hear from you. Community contributions.
Hey, everyone. I was just going to mention, I'm kind of finalizing all the details and hopefully we'll have a flyer circulating online this weekend, but I'm going to co-host a dog costume contest fundraiser at the office October 20th with my pal who owns an Oakland-based dog walking and boarding business, and we're partnering with a couple of local rescue organizations. So it should be pretty fun, and once details are available, I'll like push them out, but save the date, October 20th.
Oh, I absolutely, you should have seen Cynthia's face when you said like dog costume. Like Kenny and I were talking about this yesterday. We had a conversation with Inman. And he brought this up, and like how creative, how cool. You guys can use the space to do, literally whatever you want. So Sandy, I absolutely love this, being a dog lover myself. Love that. So good stuff. Let's go to the Brentwood office. You had your hand up, then we'll go to Nicole, then we'll go to, I think that's Sophia's hand up. Yep. All right, Brentwood, let's hear it.
Yes, hello everyone, Omar here. So Vanessa and I are hosting our first community event on October 27th here in our Brentwood office. We are looking for local small businesses that would like to table/sponsors. So if you guys do know of any, feel free to send them over our way. It's just going to be a Halloween event for the community, our friends and our family. So once we have more details and flyers, we'll get that out as well. But if you do know any vendors, send them out our way, please.
Love it, Omar. Let's go to Nicole and then we'll go over to Sophia. Nicole Penland, let's hear from you.
If anyone is interested in meeting the District 6 Council the candidates that are running for the District 6 Council in Oakland, my neighborhood council, along with a few others in Oakland, will be hosting an event on October 5th from 6 to 7:30. And the address is 5723 Fairfax, but I'll drop the flyer in Slack.
Love it, absolutely love it. Sophia, let's go to you and then we'll go over to Cole Riley.
Yes, so on October 26th, at the SPAC office, we're having a wine down Wednesday. We're gonna have wine. It's gonna be kind of a community gathering. So we're gonna bring a lot of local businesses for, little snacks and wine and things like that. More details to come, but it's gonna be evening event. So yeah, keep that in mind, y'all.
I love it. And check out the Slack or the chat below. If anybody needs a DJ, hit up Richard Johnson. He sent me a couple of his playlists. He's actually going to be doing an event for me November 5th. So if you guys need a local DJ, hit up Richard Johnson. We have multiple DJs on the team. Cole Riley, let's hear from you, big dog.
And then, yeah, down here in Southern California, Elias, since you're going to be down here next week, just want to remind all of our Southern California agents, Irvine, Whittier, we're going to be doing masterminds next week, the 29th and 30th. So if you guys do have anyone who'd be interested, wants to learn more, not just about what we're talking about mastermind, but also what we're doing here at eXp for Fast Team down here in Southern California, definitely bring them as guests. We'd love to speak with them and just really get them, seeing what we're doing here and get them involved and get them engaged.
Love it. And I have a couple flyers built. I'll put those in Slack and we'll show those in just a minute. Appreciate the mention. Let's get right into new escrows for the week. So you guys lit it up for this last week. Chris Samajon starting us off at 150,000. Michael Spivey and Pamela Spivey got in contract for 425,000. Miss Bria Lewis got in contract for 435,000. And Chris, again, with Jay, I got in contract for 455,000. Pamela and Michael, I'd love to hear from you guys on this one. What was the strategy? How did you get your client into contract? What worked for you? Tell us a little bit of the backstory on this particular contract. If one of you guys wants to grab the mic and speak on this.
Yeah, so I'll talk for this one. So this came in as a referral from somebody that I worked with in the past. And yeah, looking in Stockton, there's a lot of properties right now. And I would just say, as far as just timing, there's plenty of options, but just being proactive and kind of getting ahead of the curve if possible, or when those opportunities arise, and communication with the listing agent. It was a pretty straightforward offer. We didn't have any competition going into this one. And yeah, it's kind of where right now. It's got finished with the inspections and it should be a pretty smooth transaction.
I love it. So no competition. Were you able to negotiate the price down? Did you get it at list? I mean, where were you guys at? Where'd you land?
Oh yes, right at list price. That's where, and they've done some renovations on the property. So overall, comparing what we've looked at for that kind of criteria, there's about 3-bedroom, 2 baths. It definitely was one of the nicer ones. And yeah, I think it was fair to come in at list price for that. They priced it correctly. So yeah, it was good
stuff, man. Well, congratulations to you and congratulations to Pamela and everyone else that made it on the board in this category. Let's keep cruising on. Tatiana Reyes got in contract for 480,000. Up in Sacramento, Keelan got in contract for 485. Omar Torrio, I think this is his 3rd week in a row. He's on board with an Ojo lead for 530. And Miss Stephanie, appointment setter Pelisama, got in a contract for 536,000. So I would like to hear from, let's see who we have on the line here. Tatiana, are you on? Or Keelan, are you on? Let's see, Steph. And then Omar. Omar, my man, if you can tell us a little bit about this transaction. You have been on a run lately. You have tons of momentum. So my brother, I'd love to hear from you. Omar going once.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Sorry, I'm driving.
No worries, big dog.
So yeah, it's an Ojo lead, another Ojo lead. It's my 2nd in contract. I just closed one the other week. But it's a property up in Pleasant Hill. Came in under ask, got countered. client liked the property, so she decided to go forward with it. And yeah, we're in contract. Just finished inspections today. Should be closing pretty soon here.
Love it, big dog. I love the momentum, man. Way to finish out this year strong, bro. So good job. Congrats to you.
Yes, sir.
All right,
That's
let's
good.
continue cruising on. Uh-oh, look at that face once again. Michael Spivey got in contract again, 610,000 on a flex deal. Ilona and Pinky got into contract on an Op City deal for 620, and Lucy Spencer got into contract for 665,000, representing Southern California for us. So we are actually going to come back to Lucy in just a minute, but I would love to hear from Ilona. If Ilona could grab the mic, take yourself off of mute, and tell us about this transaction and your strategy.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Awesome. So this was the client who fell out of contract because they refused to do the repairs, and we were able to locate her a better home in the same neighborhood, in the same HOA complex. This home has an updated bathroom downstairs with another bedroom, and everything is fixed. So she's like super stoked. And it was, she offered sight unseen. She offered from my videos that I sent her, and she lives in New York. So basically closing without her even being here because she trusts us that much. So that's really that's a big honor for me, is that this is the second time I've written for her where it was sight unseen, and this time we're going all the way through closing, and I'm meeting her to deliver the keys. So Pinky really helped because I don't speak Cantonese. So just because you get someone on the phone that you feel like you can't work on City or Ojo, you can. You just need to partner with the right person. We have a huge team to do that. So it's one experience from you and someone else.
Perfect. We lost you on that last end, but you guys, there's probably 17 different dialects within our team. You guys can find that in the jointeamfast.com. You have the roster on there, and then you have the languages that all of your team members speak. So great testimonial, Ilona. Appreciate you and great job. And I know that you are ahead of target for your yearly goal. And so love to see all of your growth. All right, let's continue on. Lauren Ibarra got in her contract for her very first time. Now, Lauren and Cole are heading up our recruiting efforts. Lauren is up here in NorCal and Cole is down in SoCal. But Lauren actually got into her first contract as well. So I'm going to come back to you in a minute, Lauren. Kathy Daniel got in contract for 685,000, and Pamela Spivey once again got in the contract for 698 with Terry Daniel. So congratulations to everyone on the screen that got on the board. But I'd love to hear from Lauren. Lauren, I know that you've been working hard behind the scenes. Love your content that you're putting on social. Love to hear about how you got this lead, what worked for you, what was your strategy, and how you got them across the finish line. Let's hear from you, Lauren.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm super pumped. So it's actually the first online lead I've ever converted. So I'm super pumped. I was able to see it through. I've been working with her for about 3 months, and she had her heart set on a condo in Oakland, and she was my favorite kind of client. She was just dedicated and also very decisive. So we found one she liked. There was quite a bit of negotiation. So Kevin, my advisor, was amazing. And we ended up getting in 15,000 under list. So she's super pumped, and I'm also pumped.
I love it. I love it. Like, how'd you feel? We all remember our first deals, but like when you got that like notification, like your offer's been accepted, like how'd you feel?
Man, I was excited because the seller was really taking her time because it was a lot less than she was wanting to close with. So I think I was just as excited as she was. So it felt really good to be able to see it through and go through the entire process with her, being able to convert from online too. So I'm super excited.
Perfect. And I think that this is going to be a great testimonial for you when you're actually in your recruiting efforts that, you know, look what's happened to you. So I'm just really happy, you know, for you and super stoked for your client, 15,000 under. So great job. Appreciate
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. Koi Sachow, she got into contract on her very first deal, 749,000. Great job. Vivian got in contract for 790. And Peter and Dewey got in a contract for 825,000. We see you out there doing big things. Let's hear from Viv. I see her close to the camera right there in the bottom right, I think. Viv, if you could talk to us about this transaction, let's hear from you.
Yeah, so I've actually been working with them for I think like 20 months. They were originally a rented lead.
Wait. Did you say 20 months?
20 months.
It's like a baby.
Yeah, wasn't fit, but they were in the market, took a pretty significant grade, and then they came back to the market. But cash offer, we just did our foundation report this morning. We were in counters about 2 rounds, and it's just a little above list. So we had one.
Let me ask a question. Everyone probably wants to know this. Like, what was your like follow-up, right? 20 months is a long time to nurture a lead, but like, so what was your follow-up game like?
Anytime I saw a property that I thought would match them, I would send it to them, and then they would either veto it or they'd be like, okay, let's go out and see it. And then we would kind of look at disclosures, and then we'd talk about pricing. And that's kind of where why it took so long too, because they were very specific in price and they wanted a very specific area of El Sobrante or Richmond. So we just had to find the right property.
Wow. Good job. I mean, congratulations on having that level of patience and great follow-up and continuing to send them properties. So great job. And do people say 20 months on?
5 years that I'm still in Workswood.
Well, congratulations to you, and congratulations to everyone else that made it in this category. Let's move to the $1 Million Plus Club. Emerald Wright up in Sacramento got in contract for $1,019,000. Demian Bledsoe got on contract for 1,135, and then Donna Chan and her newest mentee got into contract for 1.475. Donna Chan, would love if you grab the mic and talk about this. I'm not sure if Cedric is on, but would love for you to talk about this particular deal. What was the strategy and what worked for you? Congrats on such a great price point.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure if Cedric is on, but super his first deal with the team, and super excited to guide them along the way because there are so many channels and protocols when we're at a different company as well. So I'm super excited of that. We were an Albany home. City had only 4 listings of single family homes. And this took a little bit longer because it needed a little bit of love. It was loved before. It was like the first time in the market since they built it. But at the end of the day, although everyone's saying the market is shifting, changing and whatnot, it depends on your, it's your mindset, right? Once you take it on, it's these properties, there's buyers out there and there's sellers. So don't let that get you unfocused from your path. Get the deals done. And I'm super excited to be a mentor on the team advisor. Excuse me. I have so many advisees that are getting into contract. Otis, so proud of you. Zaira, she graduated, and the list goes on and on, but amazing. Welcome to the team, all the new agents that are on board as well too. And a quick shout out to Kenny. Happy early birthday to you on this, but we wanted to say that thank you for the environment that you've provided. Leadership on here is phenomenal. We all work together. It's kind of cliche to say we're family, but at the end of the day, when you don't have an environment that supports you, that it's a reflection on your business as well too. So at the end of the day, we're all here to support. Always tap into anyone when you're needed. Thank you to Vivian. I was at a 3-day leadership event, and of course, everyone had a question here, and I'm like, sis, can you help me on here? Kevin, we all rely on each other. So same goes for everyone on this team. So congratulations to Cedric. We did it. We're almost close. Getting this done was super phenomenal, and what a big accomplishment at this price point for your first deal with Fast Real Estate. So congrats.
I love it. Absolutely love it. And when you had mentioned love, I was going to segue into Kenny because him and I like to express tremendous amounts of love for one another. But Kenny, we just wanted to, the whole entire team, we all love you, man. And not only do we love, you as a person, but what you've been able to create in this environment for all of us. And you've done it selflessly, and you've done it super, super humble, and you're always willing to give back to us, man. So we're wishing you the very happiest lap around the sun ever, my brother. I appreciate you more. I appreciate you always giving me the opportunity to lead beside you, man, and help build this company, man. So wishing you a very, very happy birthday. Is there anything we can get you for your birthday that you don't have, that you really want, that you really need?
It's just more escrows, to be honest.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So hey, if one thing you guys can get for Kenny for his birthday is just more escrows and active listings. That would be ideal. So happy birthday to you, big dog. And when you guys see Kenny in the office today, and tomorrow, just please go up and give him a giant hug. And that's all that I ask. All right, moving on, you guys, getting into company stats right now. So last week, we had a slower week in regards to volume. However, our pending escrows was 20 new escrows last week, 13,442 pending volume last week. Here's your closed volume. Here's your pending. I always like to share this on social media to share what you guys have accomplished and where we are heading in the coming months as we finish strong. Now, I want to get into the story of the week. Now, this person has showed up in our environment in just a very short amount of time. She's a community advocate. She is growing in her market, and she is somebody that truly is looking at growth and action in a massive way right now. So want to take a moment to honor Lucy down in Southern California. She's in our Whittier office. Like I said, she's a community advocate. This is her first fast transaction. She's done other transaction, but she's an active participant in coaching. She has signed up to be a future success coach. She's an action taker. She's a super mom. She owns a gym. And I just want to give a second to you, Lucy, and honor you and make you the fast story of the week. So Lucy, if you could say something to your team and say a quick hello, if you're in a space to say hello. So we want to take a moment and turn it over to you.
I am. Hi. Oh my God. I'm so surprised. I don't even honestly know what to say. I thought you were going to ask me about my transaction. But I don't know, I try to give my 100% of myself to everything that I do and everybody that I meet. I honestly, I always want to come from my heart with everyone and just help. And so I think that's what drives me. I don't know that there's some, secret or anything to it, but I love to give back, and I try to follow my passions. And so that's what I would say to everybody, whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is you want to do, follow your heart, always have your eyes open, looking for opportunities, and collaborating with the ladies here and everybody that's joined our office. It only helps to feel that energy even more. So I'm super excited. I'm actually getting inducted to be a Seroptimist member today. So
love this. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds cool.
It's an organization that helps women empower other women, especially younger women.
Wow.
So super excited about it.
I love this. I love this. Well, congratulations to you. I know that you are going to be instrumental to our growth in that area, and you already have been. And so looking forward to seeing you continue to grow. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week and breaking some bread and having some tacos and masterminding.
Well, thank you so much. And it has been really amazing joining the team, probably the best decision we've made. So super excited to work with you guys.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to work with you. So in regards to Southern California, so next week, you guys, there is an error there. I have Peter. Let me stop this real quick. Let me edit this really quick. So next week, we are going to be in Southern California, and we're going to be hosting a mastermind. That mastermind is going to be at 2 different locations. So the first day, let me pull my screen back up. Now they have edited this, and then boom, bam, boom, and then here we go. All right, cool. I had to edit one thing. So we're going to have a mastermind, and the topics will include, but obviously not limited to, message to market, the best open house strategies, community involvement, and building on social. In Whittier, we're going to do it on Thursday. That's from 12 to 2:30. Probably go until around 3 o'clock because we're going to probably socialize, have some food, and so on and so forth. And then Irvine will be the next day from 12 to 2:30, probably go until around 3 o'clock. So if you know anybody in the area, this is a brand agnostic event. Bring people into our environment, give them a sense of what we're talking about, how we're growing, how we're training, how we're coaching. And then if they want to know what a true partnership with us looks like, then we can have those conversations. But we're excited to come down. I'll be there. My mom's actually coming up. She's going to stay with us down in Southern California. So really excited to come down, spend some time with you guys. So I'll put this in Slack in the Irvine channel as well as the Whittier channel right after the meeting. And then you guys will have that asset to throw it on social and invite anybody from the community. But we're excited to come down. And in that message I put in Slack earlier, give me your shirt sizes because I'm going to be bringing you some Team Fast swag. So we have new shirts, stickers, and stuff like that. So see you guys next week in Southern California. Let me turn the mic over to Gabrielle. Gabrielle mentioned some of the new assets that you have, but this has been a labor of love for Gabrielle. So Gabrielle, I would love to turn the mic to you to talk to us about Tales from the Crypt and what this amazing, incredible, spooky, worst stories in real estate event is going to be.
Yeah, no, totally. Hey, everyone. So you may have seen some promo on social, but I wanted to officially announce our kind of next top producers event, which is going to be on Thursday, October 6th from 6:30 to 10 p.m. So it goes a bit later. This time, though, it's going to be with a spooky season twist, followed by a fun after party. So the event is called Tales from the Real Estate Crypt, and it really is paying tribute to the other side of real estate. So let me explain. We're all super familiar with the glorious, glamorous side of real estate. We've heard about and even probably experienced some of the overnight success stories, and heard how to double and triple our sales, and all of that is super important and valid. But at the same time, we all know that there is another side of real estate that can be pretty scary sometimes. Those escrows that just won't close, the renovation from literal hell, the clients that you show home after home after home and they still can't make up their mind, all very valid parts of real estate as well, but we don't hear much about those stories. Even when talking to ourselves, right? We tend to keep those stories inside, but on October 6th, we are going to talk about it. In fact, we're going to playfully celebrate those moments through experiential storytelling with our event, Tales from the Real Estate Crypt. So we're going to hear from 5 speakers. Weston Means with eXp, Christina Darrow with BRG Realty. You may know and love Christina. Christina Pineda, of course, from our very own team. Gigi Srauer from Compass, and then Enrique Medellin from BRG. So we do have a few big names there, and it's going to be very fun. I also want to say big thanks to our sponsors. We'll have our friends at Fairway keeping the drinks flowing all night long. We'll have Nancy Lee, insurance advisor with Farmers Insurance, Peter's lovely wife, hooking us up with some very hot and delicious food. And then Stage to Sell, which is run by Ernesto Hernandez and Dulce Herrera, which will be providing very cool seating to our event space to really set the mood. So we'd love to see you there. And just as importantly, we'd love your help in promoting the event. So I'm going to drop a link in Slack where you can find the promo graphic in case you want to post it on your own channels and promote it to your community, along with some social media copy, so you can add that to your caption if you're feeling like you need a little inspiration there, as well as the link to our website. And lastly, all of the proceeds for this event will be donated to the Alameda County Homelessness Action Center to help end homelessness in our area. So that is a bit about the event. Check our chat in just a few moments for the links, and we really hope to see you there on Thursday, October 6th.
Love it. I love seeing how this thing has all come together. It was, it was a great idea. It was a labor of love for you, and I'm excited about this event. I wanted to turn the mic over to you next, Dan, to talk about some high-level stats. Who's looking for homes right now? What's happening on our platforms, and how many active buyers we have going on right now? So we'd love to hear some high-level views from you, Dan. So let me turn the mic over to our lead scientist.
All right, can you hear me here?
Loud and clear, brother.
Cool. So just to give everyone some high-level stats, a couple of numbers that we've talked about in the last couple of weeks, but have been seeing some really good upticks. Number of leads added to Follow Up Boss, number of leads that you all are adding into the system. Last week, we had more than 1,300 leads added. So we keep hitting 2 to 3 times the pace that we've been at for the last several months, which is awesome. You guys are getting in there, you're adding leads, you're putting people in there, following up, taking action on them, and the activity that we're seeing in there for people who are coming back to search sites, to HomeBot, to actually engaging with the emails that you guys are sending out is up almost 30%. So usually in a normal week, we're seeing about 800 to 900 or so people who are coming back, who are looking at homes, who are clicking on things. Now that's up to 12 or 1,300%. So we're seeing this nice uptick in activity, which I think is even more impressive considering that the market is changing. It's getting more challenging. We hear all these things about how it's a tough time to buy and all of that. We're still seeing upticks in activity. Another kind of data science stat. This isn't specifically related to our database, but something that I think is really important. An article that Redfin just put out today is about lead migration, where people are going. And I think for everyone, this is something to keep in mind. The San Francisco Bay Area was identified as one of the top areas for out migration in the country in the last month. So it's number one. I think New York was second. And for thinking about in terms of, not just online leads, but everyone that we're talking with, how can we shift the conversation scripts to this is the consumer behavior that we're starting to see, is that more people are looking to leave in the coming months, which means that there are more sellers out there who are considering listing their home. And the number one migration location for people leaving the Bay Area, it's not Las Vegas, it's not Idaho, it's Sacramento. Team Fast has an office in Sacramento. So I heard Elias saying earlier, what a great environment this is, collaboration, networking, getting to know other people. There's no reason that we shouldn't double side every single person who sells a house in San Francisco and buys a house out in Sacramento or in Stockton or some of these other areas, because we've got deep presence, we've got network, we've got connections. And our Sacramento people too connect with San Francisco people, Bay Area people, because we've got this tremendous network here. So we're seeing a lot of this change in consumer behavior that we can really, really leverage here as a team. All right, that's all for me.
Awesome.
So I
love it,
have a
Dan.
quick tip. I picked up from a mastermind from Neo the other day, where you're doing video content, but you're partnering with other agents in the other area. It could be like a podcast or it could be a Zoom. But that link I dropped in the Redfin link, for a lot of the big cities, you can actually see where the main migration patterns are. And to give you an example, my friend Dylan Nguyen at Sotheby's, he makes an effort to go to conferences and seek out people. He's in Denver. Seek out people in San Francisco. Seek out people in LA. Seek out people in, I think, Texas, because that's where the majority of the homes, the search, people are searching. So if you're being hyper focused, you should seek out agents in the areas that are having a lot of inbound migration and outbound migration, wherever your market might be. So Sacramento agents should be making friends with Oakland agents, because that's where we're seeing a lot of that.
100%. So for all of our Sacramento people, you probably got an invite from me earlier today. So we are going to the Metro member orientation for the Metro Chamber of Commerce in Sacramento. It's a great opportunity for Melissa and Sophia to plug their event that they have that next week. But I added you guys all on the calendar. So if you can be there, it's on October 19th. It's in Sacramento. Be a great opportunity for us all to come together, to network and meet some of the people there, because we are going to be having a lot of events in our Sacramento office. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. And I'm really excited about that upcoming event. Let me go back to the slides here. And sorry about that. I was opening sent. And let's go here. Now, I hope, I saw Will's face on here. Will, we've been talking about this the last couple of weeks, but we want to officially give you a slide. And this is really, really special. So Will K has been in the game now just 2 years, and he just hit his 50th deal. He spoke on a panel last week. We're out there to support him for ARIA. But Will, we wanted to give you an official slide, an official moment to congratulate everything that you've accomplished in a very short amount of time. So let's give Will some love. And my man, Will, if you want to grab the mic and say something, we're just super, super proud of you, my man. So we want to give you an opportunity to shine as you always do.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes, 50 deal. It's crazy in less than 2 years, but I wouldn't be here without you guys. Kenny, Karina, Elias, Molly, all the OGs. You guys taught me, coached me to be this amazing agent that I want to be a better agent every day. If you're new, this is the place to be. Go out there, go to the office, be around these amazing agents, network, learn from them, make friends, be a family. I love you guys. I hope to see you guys soon.
We love you too, man. We
love you, Will.
Yes, we absolutely love you. And just to see, everything that you've accomplished, and you've done it so humbly, man. So we appreciate you. We love you, my man. And congratulations on buying your second property, man. It's just, you've accomplished so much in such a short amount of time. And we love you, man. So congratulations on hitting that number in less than 2 years. So I love that everyone mentions the team, and obviously that means the world to us. But I want to give Patrick a moment to talk about content and content creation. So Patrick, we had a call yesterday from Inman, and Inman saw your video that you created, that the content is king, that you put together for our event in Elevate. And they're like, we want to pick your and Kenny's mind about like team and culture and content, the future of content. And so we talked heavily about what you're doing and how you're creating and the creative genius behind what you're doing. So I want to give us an update about content, what's coming, what's on the calendar. I just want to give you a big shout out for everything that you're doing, man, because it has taken our business to new heights, my brother. So let's turn the mic over to our creative director, Mr. Patrick Nissim.
Thanks, y'all. Yeah, well, first of all, it's really flattering that they, gave you guys that feedback. It means a lot to me. I mean, first and foremost, all this content, the core secret sauce of all of it is agents just being authentic when they show up to get their photos done, when they show up to get their videos done. I think early on, I try to really set the tone that this is not an environment where I want you to sales pitch like an infomercial. I think that we're in an era right now of social media and content where people are really interested in getting to know who you are. They need a reason why they shouldn't just swipe past you. And that core reason is because you're authentically yourself. So big shout out to all the agents who have participated in all these videos because they've demonstrated that they can trust me with that type of vulnerability, and I'm grateful for it. As far as what's coming up in the future, short term, we've obviously got headshots coming up this week. I believe all the slots are booked. Thank you for everyone who booked. We also have some promos coming up for our Tales of the Crypt event that Gabrielle has so brilliantly designed. I love the work that she did for that. And looking forward, we're really trying to diversify our content as much as we can. Obviously, short form video is making a massive surge with respect to audience retention and just general engagement. So just finding unique ways to continue to find sort of new ways to get people into sort of an Instagram reel type of environment. The fast booth, we're going to continue iterating on that. And in addition, what I would like to start doing in the near future here is actually taking over the other side of the studio, creating perhaps like an alternate sort of backdrop setting that agents can use, that we can use for videos, so that it's not just all white background, and that we can sort of really zhuzh up the look a little bit on some of the new content we'll be shooting. So I'm really excited. I mean, again, I'm really grateful for everyone who's kept it real with me and has been comfortable being vulnerable. I can't tell you how many times, I'd say 99.9% of the people who walk in, the first thing they say to me is, I'm so freaking nervous. And yet they walk out and they look a lot more comfortable, they look a lot more confident, and that's what it's all about, is assisting people in the process of feeling comfortable getting in front of the camera. So we're obviously in a very new era of real estate marketing.
Love it, my man. I absolutely, I'm just continue to be impressed every time I see a new video. And then I'm really impressed with you guys that are going in and using the DIY studio, and the content that's coming out of there is super creative. It's fun, it's engaging. And so just a little bit of a precursor of what's to come. We spoke about this earlier on our senior leadership meeting. We don't have the details worked out yet. So be on the lookout for this in the next couple of weeks. We're going to do a tournament. And the tournament is going to be all around social media content. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a script battle. And we're going to do that for 30 days. It's going to be from October 15th to November 15th, but it's going to be tournament style and then a script battle. It's all going to coincide. So we're going to put together the details. It's going to be fun. It's going to be not boring. And so, yeah, I'm excited to see what comes up for this next boot camp, but more information to come on that. Patrick, just sending you tons of love and light and energy, man, because it has really taken our company to new heights. So appreciate you. All right, guys, let's continue on here. Marketing resources, I think we covered that. Thank you, or Gabrielle, is there anything else you want to add to this, or are we good?
One thing that I can add to this is if you use the marketing request form, which I'll drop the link to in the chat so it's handy, you can now request open house reels to be made. So when you have an open house, you can request that you make a reel of that. All you have to do is submit us your photos, your headshot, and a few open house details, and we'll whip together a reel for you to post on social. As we know, video definitely helps you connect with folks a little bit better than photo does in a way, especially with the way social media platforms are prioritizing it on their algorithm. So I would definitely say try it out. Give us about 2 business days to create it for you. So try not to wait until Thursday. If you have an open house Saturday to request this, get in earlier and we'll get that out for you.
Absolutely love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, I want to do another plug for our Keep It Moving coaching. Keep It Moving coaching has grown tremendously. Yesterday we had Bill Pipes on, and me and Dan were talking about this yesterday. Bill Pipes had tons of great stuff to say, but he said something that really stood out to me, that the market will discipline those who don't discipline themselves. Let me say that one more time. The market will discipline those who don't discipline themselves. We're either going to decide to do things and take action and build our calendar and have the discipline, or we're going to allow the market to say, oh, well, buyers are down, interest rates are up. We're not going to, we got to go back to a 9 to 5. Like, I refuse that conversation. So it's like you either choose to discipline yourself or get disciplined by the market. And I thought that was a really powerful message. So as we continue to grow that platform, whether we have a guest on the line or we don't, we've still been at 100, right around 100, right below 100. And then when we have a guest on, 178, close to 200. So I want to continue to grow that and grow that and grow that. And I can only do that with your guys' help. Also, if there's people that you want me to reach out to, if there's somebody that you think would really do well on our coaching calls, Joe Ellen's been sending me people. I've been getting referrals from people. Let me know and I'll do my routine and I'll try to see if I can't get them on the call for us. So I appreciate you guys showing up, participating, doing the work, and then going out there and building and taking action on everything that we're hearing and learning from coaching. And it's all about you guys. It's all about the collective wisdom and learning from our brothers and sisters. So whether or not you go all the time, or whether or not you come once in a while, or whether or not it's been a minute since you stepped into those rooms, I would want to encourage you guys to just come to coaching, learn, explore, have some fun with your team members, and take something of value out.
And
so you guys, I don't think we have anything else.
What the coaching calls to in our events, make an effort to manually text, DM people, hey, you should check out this event. And then anything they're not interested, they'll let you know. If the best case scenario, they're interested, or you have a conversation. It's like keeping in touch with your clients, right? You got a certain number of touches and follow up. So you got a great session like Bill Pipes. Don't just post on your Instagram story, because it takes a little more effort for them to go save it and do that, but actually DM them it. The event tomorrow, the distance personality test, there's still lots of time. It's 22 hours from now. That's going to be a really high level class of up your negotiating skills and persuasion skills and sales skills. So text people the link directly to that. Every time you have an event, like Gabrielle's event too, DM some specifically the link. Don't just send them fast events newsletter and say, hey, just look at this.
Yeah, definitely agree. You guys, the disc profile happens tomorrow at 9:30 in the office. This is going to be a great session. And we had a question. Does everybody know? And there's another one. If you guys haven't registered for this in San Diego, please make sure to register for this event that Kenny's going to be speaking at. But we didn't put the question in here. We had a question around the disc profile. I'm curious, do you guys know what your disc profile is? Do you know what your dominant style is? And if you don't, this is a great opportunity for you guys to come and learn about that tomorrow, because like Kenny said last week, if you understand your own personality, then you're able to identify other people's personality styles and communicate to them in a way that they receive information. Once you learn that, you'll be able to see patterns based on the way people speak, patterns, how they shake hands, how they hug when you meet them. I mean, you'll start to identify things that you didn't recognize before once you do that class, and you'll look for the nuances and you'll look for the keys. So it's going to be a great session. Hopefully we can pack the office tomorrow. So who's going to eXpCon? I'll be at eXpCon. Kenny will be at eXpCon. Lucy will be at eXpCon. Sylvia will be there. So cool. It's going to be a fun event. Kenny, anything before we close out the room today?
For those of you guys going to eXpCon, there is a really great event on Tuesday afternoon. It's before the welcome reception. It's held by Kyle Whistle and Daniel Bear. It's going to be outside the Green Valley Ranch. It's a high-level mastermind for 5 hours. You guys need the links, DM me.
Awesome. Well, you guys, listen, have a wonderful week. I'd like to thank all of our guests from Southern California and from Northern California and everywhere in between. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you to all the agents that got on the board and contributed to our success. Happy birthday to Kenny. And you guys, let's just go out there and really make a dent in our week. Will, I'm looking forward to supporting your event up in Tahoe this week. If you guys need anything at all, please feel free to reach out to us, and have a wonderful day. And we'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace.